In this video, I got 2 power 4 builds that you can make right now, and you can take one of these 2 builds and dominate instantly with the build. Whether you play rec, park, or pro-am, either one should be able to work. For we got a back end build and we got a footer build. Alright, we got the back end and we got the footer. Pause. Alright, so let's get into how to make. Let's start off with the 7-footer. 7-footer, we're gonna go 250, 7.2 wingspan. Alright, this is the 7-footer. He big enough to run the power 4. He low key can run center sometimes too, but it gives you the versatility to do both. Alright, so one of the first things we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and get his brother a 83 3-pointer. You already know what that's gonna give him. Limitless range, set shot specialist, and all that goodies, you know what I'm saying? But watch this though, we're gonna give him a 90 mid-range on top of it. Psych, we're gonna give him an 89. Now, and well, you're gonna see in a second what that does. So that's the shooting. So we got the shooting down pack, so the build can already shoot. It's gonna be a proven shooter. Okay, next let's go to finishing now. What we're gonna do, we're gonna give him a 90 standing dunk so we can get contact dunk, so we can shoot limitless range threes, and now we can contact dunk on top of it. And we're gonna add post control to this brother, give him an 87 post control. Cause watch this, 87, you're gonna get post up powerhouse and post up duet as soon as I add some strength. Now let's add some strength. Now we're gonna give him an 89 strength so we can get those badges. So you see right here, post up powerhouse, post up duet, post fade phenom, hall of fame. We got the 90 midi, 83 midi, I mean 83 3 ball. So we a score. We already scoring real nice. We scoring real nice now. Look at that. Look at that. Next thing we're gonna do, man, we're gonna get this brother a 75 pass accuracy. What does that do? That's gonna give him just the ability to get it off. Silver break starter. You know, silver break starter is good enough to get the passes off. You know, you ain't gotta be the best. We're gonna give him a 60 ball handle. I think that gives him a, I can't think top of the dome what it gives him. And speed with ball 58. I believe that gives them something. Y'all let me know in the comments what they get with 60. Perimeter, I'm gonna do a 62 perimeter D. That's gonna give him a movable bronze. Why not? Why not? And then on top of that, we're also gonna give him a 60 steal, which will give him interceptor bronze. Okay. Next thing we're doing, we're gonna give him an 82 interior. Now, I think 82 would be good enough for this build because, you know, he's already 7 foot. And it's not a center, it's a 4. So because of you're a 4, you will have opportunities to guard centers, but a lot of the times you're gonna be guarding either small 4s that got pushed down, or you know, sometimes 6'7", so you don't really need it that high in my opinion unless you're a center. 82 I think is about perfect, but especially when we add an 88 block. Hold on, 88 block is crazy. 88 block gonna give us high flyer denier, as you're gonna see in a second, as soon as we add some speed. 88 block, and then we're gonna give him an 80 vert so we can get high flyer denier gold. You see that right there? Now we can jump out the gym and swat all that. So if somebody really like get by you, you can run by and swat it. Let's max out agility. Now here go the good part right here. We're gonna put this at a 92, okay? And we got room to cap break it. So this is gonna be the cap breaker you want to use. I'll probably, if I was you, I'll probably just use all of it here. I use 4 cap breakers right here and get it on Hall of Fame. So this is why we use right here. 4 cap breakers gets it to Hall of Fame. It'll get it to 96. So that's all you really need. And since we're like a shooting build, we put higher defensive than offensive. Okay. I just did like 71 here. We got a little bit extra. I think I put the rest on like free throw, and that's the final build. So the cap breakers you can put on this build will be right here: defensive rebound and strength. Strength, you can add it to 91. That's 6 right there. 4 plus 2 is 6. So you can add those 2 right there. If you have extra beyond that, I mean, you can put it on post control. You can put it on, you know, some people got way more, but I did it where it's reasonable for most people. Just 4 right here, 2 right here. That's 6, man. 6 cap breakers, and that'll complete the build. And we're gonna get shades of Chris Webber. So it's a Chris Webber, Evan Mobley, and Bobby. And we're gonna get a what's this gonna be called? What's this gonna be called? It's gonna be called a 2-way 3-level scoring threat. Kind of an all-around power forward build. Now let me show you the back end build. For the back end build, we got a 6'7", 265, 7'3" wingspan. So this is like a little pro-am build, a little 4, or a rec build. You can run at the 4, you know, just a little crafty all around little power forward. Like, you can think of it like a prime Draymond Green-ish, maybe not as high pass accuracy, but you'll be able to kind of score, play defense, get rebounds, shoot the ball. In the first place we're gonna start off with defense. Let's start off with the defense. All right, first thing we're gonna add an 85 perimeter D. That's gonna give us the ability to already play great defense. Give him an 85 steal on top of it. Hold on, 85 still gonna give him gold interceptor, and then we're gonna give him an 84 block. Look at this. So we already a well-balanced build. Look at this, brother. Then we're gonna give him an 80 interior D, 80 because we're gonna cap break 2 right here. Okay, if you go 2 more, you're gonna get post lockdown silver. After we add strength, if you want to see what I'm talking about, so I'm not lying, you're gonna see it right here. Okay, post lock, it jumps up. Okay, it jumps up. We're also getting a movable enforcer. You see right here, now we have post lock down. Okay, so we're gonna do 80 of those. So we're gonna give that a chance to be cap broken. Okay, we're gonna cap break that. Next thing we're gonna do is gonna give him a 94 defensive rebound. A great rebounding, and then gives you 2 more you can cap break. So far we got this 2 right here you can cap break at interior defense. We got another 2 right here on defensive rebound. Defensive rebound, we're gonna give him to 96. It'll get a Hall of Fame rebound chaser. Offensive rebound, we're gonna do a 75, just so we can get more rebounds. We're gonna give this brother speed too. I know y'all like speed, so you're gonna have 84 speed. He's gonna be fast enough to do what he gotta do. 77 agility, gives him the ability to kind of, you know, play good defense. We got 1 cap breaker right here. I'm gonna leave it at 90. We're gonna go 77 on the vert. All right. You will have the ability to jump. Also on top of it, we got gold pogo now. We got strength +1 cap breaker, +2 cap breakers. Okay, and then there go another +2 cap breakers. The next thing we're gonna do right here, we're gonna give him a 75 pass accuracy. All right, once again, that's like the minimum you should probably give a center, so you can get break starter. So now you can do the little break starting passes and all those goodies. Okay, next thing we're gonna do an 86 mid-range. If you do 87, I believe you get shifty shooter. Let's see. Yeah, we would get shifty shooter next. Another opportunity to cap break something. So we're also gonna do a 76 3-pointer, bow, right there. And then we'll give him some dunk, man. We're gonna give him some dunk. All right, so check this out right here. We'll give him a 78 standing dunk. Once again, giving them the ability to cap break more. So you can cap break this also. So far 1 right here, that's 1. Actually, I got enough to put 2 more on the defense. So let's just do it like that instead. Let's just do it like that instead. And this is how the setup's gonna be. Okay, so let's count it now. Let's count all the cap breakers. All right, 2 right here, 96. 1 right here to give him 91. That's 3 cap breakers right there. 1 right here, that's 4 cap breakers. And then you can put the rest. If you care about rise up, you can give them rise up. Okay, you can give them rise up at 81 if you want it. That's a few more. So overall, the cap breakers aren't too crazy. All right, so we got the shades of Josh Smith, Scotty Barnes, and BJ Washington. And then we're gonna get, what we gonna get? I don't know what name we're gonna get. It'd be interesting to see what it is. We're gonna get, oh wow, we got a switchable lockdown defender. Okay, we got a switchable lockdown defender. Hey, we got my build name, W build name. So somehow, even through all that, we still got a switchable. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you need jumpers, I got a jump shot video. You can check out the jump shot link right there on the screen. Got in, man. Peace.